It's kinda lonely down here, God, since I decided that I dreamt you. And maybe that's what all these long hours are meant for. Before I relied on you to come up with a plan, maybe now it's time I looked in the mirror and said that I can. But before I had faith, how do I now carry on? The eyes in the mirror say courage, so I grab some and plaster it on over this fat hole in my heart where you used to be. Until we were torn apart by my grief at life and the world's insanity. Or hey, maybe the truth is that you dreamt me. Now this is an interesting theory, but it's 4 a.m. and I am forlorn and weary, and the eyes in the mirror are giving me a beady stare. But still I wonder if we are a good dream or your worst nightmare. Oh God, if you're out there, do you ever look down at earth and despair? It breaks my heart if you do, 'cause who on earth do you turn to? But if all is one and yin needs yang and day needs night, and let us know light is the evil necessary to teach us to fight. No, sorry God, it just can't be. There's too many innocents suffering for that cause. I thank God, if you're out there somewhere, you better push pause. So why then to teach us to learn, to work through the horror and somehow rise above? Okay, if that's why, then how do I take this rage that's got me trapped in a cage where perhaps it's safer to be? 'Cause if you look, God, inside me, there's an awful lot of anger that could spell real danger if let loose, unless I could somehow choose to use it in a different way. But how? How do you look at a torturer and know what he's done and try to love him because all is one, but try to see through to his best inside instead of splitting his head open wide with whatever is handy? On myself getting lost in the brandy. Sorry, but it's no longer enough to just trust you and your plan. In fact, for all that I know, you're waiting patiently for man. This nightmare experiment that went horribly wrong. You're waiting for us to remember that we're a song, a melody supposed to be in tune with your stars, sun, and moon. And when all is in alignment, we'll be let out of confinement. Well, then I think if that makes sense, you better start pushing people off the I don't care fence before all the animals of nature are gone, and it wouldn't be really worthwhile to carry on. So God, if you're out there, how on earth do we make these people care? How do we make the people on earth care? 'Cause with all this sadness, it's so easy to get lost in the madness. Oh God, are you there?